you/fishyfish7158? A prolific commentator of this platform, who has had several encounters with our secret police, has recently piped up with a new amphorious law theory. For those of you expecting to hear Dr. Sylvain from the HR department, ChatGPT randomly replaced her with an insufferable AI American voice. So here we are. Truth is, you/fishyfish7158, you flopped hard with this theory, and on behalf of the platform, I'm here to discuss the video's many flop factors. So, starting off with the video itself, we'd first like to call you out for using TikTok special effects in an attempt to whittle down the viewer's attention span so they lack the critical thinking necessary to refute this conspiracy theory. It's a very underhanded and anti-competent practice that sets a worrying tone for what we can expect from the video. Moreover, putting the video through Turnitin found you guilty of robbing language from Gwenpool Media's discursive dismantlement of a student's interpretation of legal positivism. That is not your language, so it should be placed in quotation marks and cited in the Harvard referencing format. Or better yet, rephrased originally. Fortunately, this means your video essay is receiving a score of 0, but we'll continue the feedback session so you have an idea of the mark you would have received if you'd passed the plagiarism check. So the common consensus between myself and other prominent law theorists is that this theory relies on several mystery box elements, such as the miracle of Genesis and Phaenon, meaning it can't be officially disproved yet, but it offers a poor solution through Jade. While the circumstantial evidence, notably Jade's sigil, silver chain galaxy character story, and use of fiery semantics to explain her view of desires, may convince some of a potential involvement, it overly relies on Aglaya's unreliable narrative perspective. I mean, is the prophecy even real? We also felt that it evidenced a lack of a solid grounding in ancient Greek law and culture. Having a Lilith-adjacent character from an Abrahamic religion bail out Greek gods does not quite work narratively, now does it? We'll end with some live feedback from Allegory, an arbiter in these matters. It's too early to say anything solid, so I can't refute it. But I also don't agree with that interpretation either. In Paradise Lost, Lilith wanted to take over Paradise or destroy it, not save it. Jade is Eve who had fallen into Lilith, so I don't think it holds out that she's going to save Amphorus. Also, I heavily suspect that Aglia is lying. Too many NPCs told us that she is lying. The devs also told us in the live stream. Clearly, the prophecy is fake. There are two NPCs in Amphorius Market, Zeno and Parmenides. They discuss whether a city that has been destroyed and only existed in people's cognition has ever actually existed or not. The city name is Icatus, but I think it's quite obvious that they're talking about Amphorius. So Amphorius is a cat box, and once you open it, the result of reality that it was destroyed would set in unless the crew manages to change the ending in the future. But that's the Astral Express, not the IPC. Like Lilith in Paradise Lost, I think everyone in the IPC is more interested in destroying it than saving it. If Jade participates in the cat box opening, I think it will be a slaughter of Amphorius. By the way, the Elothian Empire also was at war with the IPC during the Swarm disaster. In that setting, the IPC symbolized Rome, and Elodia was Carthage, ... Needless to say, she was not impressed. You/fishyfish, I know you don't put any effort into anything you do, but polarizing this room by frantically defending this lower fare crack theory that relies solely on hearsay, that's unacceptable. Read Paradise Lost and learn your Punic War history, or put your foolish ambitions to rest for good.